got one down. We got one to go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Alright, there's one. And let's do the other one. Alright. This shooting. There we go. Alright, I think we got it. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, let's do this. Hey, hey, hey. I got something special for y'all tonight. They live on in memory. Quite a few of us. Something special for y'all tonight. There we go. Hey, early one Sunday morning, breakfast was on the table. There was no time to eat. She said to me, boy, hurry to Sunday school, filled with a load of glory. We learned the holy story. She'll always have her dreams, despite the things this troubled world can bring. Oh, Sadie, don't you know we love you, sweet Sadie? Place no one above you, sweet Sadie. Living in the past, sometimes it seems so funny, but no money can turn your life around. Sweeter than cotton candy, stronger than Papa's old brandy. Sounds those to me. There, I lost the words. Once in a while, she would break down and cry. Sometimes she'd be so happy, just being with us and Daddy. Standing the worst of times, breaking the binds with just a simple song. Oh, Sadie Mae, yeah, you know we love you, sweet Sadie. Place no one above you, sweet Sadie. Living in the past. Yeah, buddy. Hey, look, I had to dedicate that to my mama, Marcia Redmond, wherever you may be. You probably sleep by now, but just know that your baby boy is thinking about you. And even though I wish you happy Mother's Day earlier, I want to do it one more time with a song. What's good, good people? Let's get it on, because we got some work to do. Hey, hey, hey. What's good? Let me make sure everybody is in over here. Yep, they are. We got both streams going. It is on and popping. And hey, it's time for yet another good, the bad, and the ugly. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah. Hey, look, let me first and foremost send a shout out to all of the mothers out there. Well, all of the real mothers who actually taking care of their kids. You ain't shit bitches that's just having kids like they're accessories or purses. To hell with you. But to all these real mothers that's out there that's taking care of their kids, doing what they're supposed to do, being good examples and all that good stuff, I want to give a shout out to y'all and a salute. We appreciate all that you do. And shout out to my wonderful wife. She's such a great mother. She takes care of my baby girl. And that's what's up. And I appreciate you for that, baby. And hey, once again, it's on. I'm so glad to be here. Yes, I am just. I mean, yes. This is what it is on tonight. I got my deacon thing happening, whatever you want to call it. I went to church today, and I said, hey, let me just keep this goodness going. I'm not going. What's the point of me getting out of this to put on like a t-shirt or something? Ain't no point in doing that. Just let all this goodness just come on through the screen. So I want to bless y'all the way the Lord has blessed me. So here we are, and this is where I am right now. So yes, yeah, I'm trying. Let me see who out here in this give my salute to first and foremost. See who came through and was the first one in the chat. I want to say it was Jason, if I'm not mistaken, but I could be, because y'all know I can get some shit wrong every now and again. I know it. I know it. Oh yeah, it was Jason. There we go. I'm right. Shout out to you, brother. Let's see who had it over here in the relationship rehab. Natalie V, what's happening? So yeah, I just want to give a shout out to Darcy Ann. I want to give a shout out to my man Nash, Natalie V, CJ Gunn. Let's see who else we got here. My man Billy Go Gruff. Princess, what's going on? Who is that? Kenan Barbie? Kenazin. Hey, I never seen you before, but I'm glad you're here, man. Shout out to you. Let's see who else I got. UFO, my man. Lady Lie, what's happening? And let's see who else. Ronald Glover, haven't seen you before. If I have, welcome to the show. Hit the like button and the subscribe. Thank you. Let's see. Sylvester, what's happening? Let's see who else. Triz 31, what is that? 313 third or 31 third? There it is. Shout out to you too. And everybody over here in the relationship rehab. No super chat. No super chat, pimp. You gotta hit that young PayPal, hit that young Cash App for your boy. I can't afford to give YouTube no money right now. I'm not that big. Now when I hit 300,000-400,000 subs, I'm getting 500,000 views, then maybe I'll turn on the super chat and let YouTube, get a little piece. But until then, I can't do nothing for them. So I'm out here struggling. I'm out here barely making it. I'm keeping my head above water. Just like good times, and we in the projects of Chicago right here, right now, okay? Now I look wonderful back here. You got my city view. Yes, I'm up in my penthouse loft overlooking the city. I get that. But I still got other things that I got to take care of, to where I can't just split that money with YouTube with the 70-30. I just can't. So I appreciate your thought and your intention, but you got to hit the on the Cash App or the PayPal. But I had a good Sunday. Had some good family time. I was able to hang out with my wife and my wonderful daughter. We went on out. Went and ate at the where did we go eat? Oh, Papa Do's. Went and ate some Papa Do's. My wife loved her some seafood, so I took her to Papa Do's and we had a good time. We ate good, came back, I took a nap, watched Game of Thrones. Oh my goodness. Boy, I ain't gonna spoil it if you ain't seen it yet, but that Game of Thrones, that damn Daenerys, she did just what I thought she would do. She was, I ain't gonna spoil it for y'all, but that damn Daenerys, man, oh my goodness, I knew it. I knew she was gonna do it, and she did it. And oh my goodness. Hey, fire and blood, that's all I got to say. But moving right along, maybe we might have to talk about, you know what? I think we gonna do that. I think I'm gonna either before the last, because I think it's one more. So before the last one, I think, or is it gonna skip a week? I think it's gonna be, it's either one more or it's two more. But am I the only person that's never watched Game of Thrones? You probably are, CJ, because it's like the #1 show in the world. It's the biggest show ever to be on HBO. Yeah. So if you ain't watched it, you need to really figure out your life and what you're doing with yourself, and you need to find some time to watch it. So with that being said, I think we're gonna do that. What y'all think? Y'all let me know if y'all want to do a Game of Thrones show. If we don't, because I think it's gonna skip a week, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but even so, we can either do one right after the last one, or we can do one right before the last one, and we could talk about it. We could just chop it up for a minute, maybe even like right before it come on to see how it goes, whatever. But yeah, let's do that. I do the news and YouTube, no sports or nothing. Hey man, enrich your life with a little drama, man. I'm telling you, it does your body good. You get your sports, you get your news, but you need the emotional roller coaster that a good drama will give you. So don't be afraid to watch that, Jason. Just check it out, man. It's a little death, a little sex, a little fighting, little backstabbing, a little monopolizing and manipulating going on. Hey, it's all good, man. It's something to do when you ain't got nothing to do if you're doing too much. That's all I'm saying. So hey, I drink beer and drive the Mustang. Hey, you doing that shit at the same time. Whatever. We can get into that afterwards. But I want to dive into this. Let's get it cracking. Let's go ahead and listen to my mistress tell us about this copyright thing and fair use. Go ahead, baby. Talk to me.
Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 U.S.C. 107.
Tell me about it. That's what's up. Alright, so let's do this. So let's go ahead and dive right in. This is the police shooting that happened in Kansas, where the police officer not actually, but really fucked up and shot a man by accident. And it was terrible, just terrible what you did. Shout out to Terrence Brand. I thank you for that donation, sir. I appreciate you, brother. That's what's up. So I want y'all to check this out. And we're going to watch this and see how this unfolds. So I'm going to show you basically the news recap, and then we're going to actually break down the video.
A police shooting by an officer just 2 months on the job. Newly released video tonight showing an officer struggling with the driver when that rookie officer then came to his aid, mistaking her gun for her taser. Tonight she is facing a felony charge in Kansas, and here's ABC's Adrian Bankert.
It all started with a routine traffic stop.
The reason I stopped you not wearing your seatbelt, okay? Man!
In Lawrence, Kansas, police officer Ian McCann pulling over Akira Lewis last May, suspected of not wearing his seatbelt.
You gonna stop me for a seatbelt?
Lewis refuses to comply and is heard shouting that he's been singled out. He demands to speak to a supervisor.
You're about to go to jail for a seatbelt violation. Are you really wanting to do that?
Officer Brindley Blood then approaches the passenger side, and the two officers attempt to arrest Lewis.
Get out of the car. I'm gonna knock you in your car.
Hey,
I'm not getting out the
y'all
car.
wait till we
Lewis
see
and
this.
Officer
Y'all wait
McCann
till y'all see
struggling.
this
Lewis
shit.
lands a punch when Officer Blood yells taser but fires her gun. Wounding Lewis, saying expletive, I shot him. Officer Blood was on the force for just 2 months. She tells investigators she meant to reach for her stun gun instead of her firearm. David, Officer Blood resigned in January. She's charged with reckless aggravated battery and is scheduled to appear in court tomorrow. The driver faces multiple charges.
Shout out to the black news reporter that don't have no weave, no hair extensions, and ain't got no lace front or nothing. I am really impressed. Even though, hey, she looks like she's biracial, but I'm glad. Get her a little hand clap. She actually just looks like a real person. I appreciate that. All right,
Adrian Bankert with us tonight. Adrian, thank you.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
I have one kid in each branch of the military, but I'm Command Central.
I know, but your time is now up. There we go.
Why Elaine chose Verizon.
All
It's so important to us that
Elaine, thank
Verizon
you
is
so
supporting
much for
military
choosing
families.
Verizon. But Verizon ain't no sponsor for me yet. I'm speaking that thing into existence. Yet. One day Verizon will be one, and we'll all be getting money, and I'll be happier with my life and my situation. Yeah, so look, but yeah, I just noticed that she actually looked like a real person. That's what's up. Shout out to you, sister, doing your thing. All right, so here's what happens. Let me frame this up before we get into this, because this is some wild shit. I was really like, when I first saw this, I said, I know this dude ain't about to do all this. I said, I know he ain't. And he really did. He went in. He was like, it was as if, you remember when Tony Montana, you remember Scarface? You remember Tony Montana when they show him rising up and he getting money, counting money, taking money to the bank and all that stuff, and they playing the song "Push It to the Limit," That seems like that was what was playing in this dude's mind, cause he was pushing it to the limit. He like, I'm gonna just go all out on this here over this seatbelt. I'm telling y'all, wait till y'all see this shit. Let's get it cracking. But he was done. He like, y'all gonna do this shit to me on today? Nigga, I ain't going. That's pretty much what he said. He was like, if you ever seen the movie Tombstone, he was like Wyatt Earp when they was pinned down on the lake with the cowboys and the crossfire was coming on both sides and they had him pinned down and they thought that he was just gonna have to give up or he was gonna die right there. He pinned down. He got Doc Holliday. He got I forgot the other dude that's with him. They down there and they pinned down and Wyatt Earp just says no. Then he gets up in the crossfire. He's like, no. And then he starts walking. He's like, no. Wait, actually, hold on. Let me make it more dramatic. He actually just walking. And he pull out two guns. He's like, no. Bang. No. Bang. 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 He just going through, shooting all the cowboys. Like, no. And everybody's just watching. Like, man, y'all see this? And then Curly Bill, Wild Bill, he look and see. He's like, you see that? He like, oh, I got to go out there with this crazy nigga, cause I'm crazy too. And they both out there, and he's shooting at Curly. Wild Bill is shooting at Wyatt Earp, and Wyatt Earp ain't getting hit. And he just walking. He like, no. And then Wyatt Earp come up with a gauger, boom, and then he just killed Wild Bill right there. Wild Bill dead, and everybody looking like this dude's crazy. I'm telling y'all, if you ain't seen the movie Tombstone, gotta watch it. Probably my favorite. That's my favorite cowboy movie. That's my favorite Western. Favorite Western of all time is Tombstone. If you ain't seen it, go see it. Kurt Russell, Val Kilmer, and what's the other dude's name? I forgot, but he a good ass actor too. And they got my other boy in it that died that was in Alien. Yep, I'm telling you, great movie. But that's what this dude did. He just went all out and was like, not today. I'm tired. My son ain't got shot and I ain't come here to work or cooperate with the police. That's what he did. Let's watch it unfold while I sip on this here good drink. And do y'all see this glass? And it look kind of weird with the juice, but it's still good. See the eyes? Hold on. So this officer has apparently seen this dude driving with no seatbelt. I'm talking classic routine stop. You don't have on a seatbelt. You're driving a vehicle, and now I'm gonna pull you over, and I'm gonna just pretty much write you a citation and go on with my day. Ain't what this nigga said.
Yeah. I'm Officer McCampbell with the police department. The reason I stopped you not wearing your seatbelt, okay?
So look, now what do most people say? Why you pull me over, officer? Why you pull me over? He simply tells them very calmly, the reason why I stopped you today, sir, is because you're not wearing your seatbelt. And this nigga automatically turns the dial up and goes to 10 like, ooh. Watch.
Hey, man. Stop.
He's about to pull off like, fuck you, I'm out.
I'm Officer McCampbell with the police department. The reason I stopped you not wearing your seatbelt, okay?
Man.
Hey, man. Stop.
What?
Stop.
Man, about seatbelt, bro. I'm moving, my family homeless. I'm trying to go to...
That nigga said, what? That nigga said, I'm moving, my family's homeless, I ain't got time for this. That's all he said. Who the fuck tells the police that? That's all I'm asking. Because somebody please explain to me why that would be an acceptable reason as to why you ain't got time for a traffic stop when you done fucked up. I'm homeless and I'm moving. What does that got to do with you having a seatbelt violation? I don't get it. And he was literally about to pull the fuck off. Like, man, I ain't got time for this shit. You fucking with me.
Hey, man. Stop.
Right, my dog died.
I'm moving, my family homeless. I'm trying to go to fucking work at 6. You gonna stop me for a fucking seatbelt?
Yes, sir.
Now look here. Now I can tell you right now, this shit here, this police officer, he really did a good job keeping his composure. Because if that was me, I'd be like, man, what the fuck is you talking about? Man, you sit your ass in this car and take this ticket. If I got time to hear this shit, like, man, I'm moving, I'm homeless, and I'm trying to go to work, and you pulled me over because I was breaking the motherfucking law. How dare you, sir? Like, nigga, if you got all that shit going on, you need to have that shit taped across your back window so I can see that before I pull you over. Like, please don't fuck with me today. I'm moving and I'm homeless and I'm on my way to work. Thank you. That's what should be on your back window, okay? If you don't want the police to pull you over, just keep that in mind. If you're having a bad day, you don't want the police to pull you over, get a sign. You know how you see them parents, them teen moms and stuff, take the marker and write on their windows all the stuff? How they do that? They take the, go Tigers, or Tigers rule, Tiger champions, made the playoffs, whatever. Put that on the back glass of your window. That's an SUV. It got a large back window. And just put on there, I'm homeless, I'm moving, and I'm trying to go to work. Stop me at your own risk. So a police officer would already know what the fuck he getting into, because he definitely justified why he don't need to be stopped right here.
This all the folks on the phone now.
Do you ever drive?
Fucking seatbelt.
Yes, sir.
This all the folks on
The reason I stopped you not wearing your seatbelt, okay?
Man.
Hey, man. Stop.
What?
Stop.
Man, about a seatbelt, bro. I'm moving, my family homeless. I'm trying to go to fucking work at 6. You gonna stop me for a fucking seatbelt?
Yes, sir.
This all the folks on the phone now.
Do you ever driver's license?
This folks on the phone now.
We don't have a Sergeant Folks.
Oh,
now here's what he's requesting. When he says, because some people may not understand this dialogue that's going on right now. What he says when he said, get your peoples on the phone, get your folks on the phone right now, he's literally requesting a supervisor for a seatbelt infraction. I don't know why he think a supervisor's gonna help him in this situation, because he's literally, ain't nobody got time for that right now. That's what he's saying to his mind. He don't understand how this police officer who stopped him don't understand. But, whew, man, he asked for a supervisor. But I guess he can do it. I don't know, too. If he got all this shit he got to do, last thing this guy should want to do is have to wait for a supervisor. That's all I'm saying. Wait, what did he say? He said, because I was pulled over for the same and asked for a supervisor, and he told me I had to sign a ticket before he would request one, and said he was going to lock me up for not signing it. Wow. But why the fuck would you request a supervisor for a seatbelt? I don't get that. What the fuck is the difference? It's a traffic violation. That don't make no sense. I don't see why you would request a supervisor for that. That's beyond me. You literally are just trying to waste police officers' time for some shit like that. Right, you a motherfucking seatbelt activist, a seatbelt warrior. I'm a social seatbelt justice warrior.
Are you saying Kirk Folks or Folks?
yes, you do.
Okay, sir, this is a seatbelt violation.
Man, go get something, man. I'm finna go to Trail Ridge.
That nigga said, man, go get, man, I ain't for this today. Go get your folks.
You pull me over there, man.
Okay, I'm gonna pull you over right here.
Then he said he was gonna tell him whether he gonna put him over.
Pull me over there, man.
Okay, I'm gonna pull you.
He's like, I ain't from Kansas, but he's saying I'm finna go to Trail Ridge and you can pull me over there. I guess that's another area of Kansas, but he telling you already pulled over. What the fuck you gonna tell the police? I'm gonna go over here and you can pull me over there. What the fuck is that gonna do? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand it.
Folks or Folks?
Yes, you do.
Okay, sir, this is a seatbelt violation.
Man, go get something, man. I'm finna go to Trail Ridge. You pull me over there, man.
Okay, I'm gonna pull you over right here. This is gonna literally take only 4 minutes.
No, it's not. Cause I ain't, man.
Now, he let you. Now, let me tell you something. Now, if that's me, and this motherfucker tell me, I say, look, I'm gonna write this ticket, man, and this gonna take you like 4 minutes. So I'll tell you 5 minutes, man, and we done. And if a motherfucker tell me, no, it ain't, it ain't gonna take you that time, that's when my nigga sense gonna start tingling, and I'm gonna be like, okay, this nigga want it. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I would have then shifted into, from writing a citation mode, I would have shifted to nigga about to go to jail mode. Instantly right there. Once somebody tell you some shit and you trying to get them on their way, you tell me it ain't gonna take 4 minutes, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna probably wind up having to lock this nigga up. That's what I'm gonna think. That's just what I'm gonna do. I'm already shifting gears mentally, and now I'm thinking on how this shit can possibly go down.
You all them folks you just paid by, you gonna stop me for a fucking seatbelt?
Yes, sir. That's why I'm here for today. I'm
Bruh,
here.
I gotta go get my motherfucking backseat and get my motherfucking key. You gonna all them motherfucking folks, bruh.
In the time you
man, go get your motherfucking
in the time you
go get your goddamn supervisor.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
That nigga like, bruh, go get your supervisor. Go get your goddamn supervisor right now. He is essentially wanting it. It's just, and that's what was so crazy to me. It's like, it's a ticket, dude. Where in the world do you just feel like this is the best thing for me in my life right now? And this is like I always tell people, when you are interacting with the police, you have two things that are always on the scale that you are definitely weighing in on. Your freedom and your fucking life. That's always on the table. Any interaction. This is what you're dealing with. Out of all of the shit that's going on this side, what you got on this side of the scale is your freedom and your life. Why are you weighing that and putting that on the scale and putting that shit in jeopardy for a fucking seatbelt that your black ass should have had on? He caught you. You got me red-handed. Sometimes, like I told you before when we watched that other video where that girl got that motherfucking Anderson Silva. She got that wham. Sometimes you just have to take the L and say, hey, it's some bullshit. I'm homeless. I'm moving and I'm trying to go to work. You pull me over. I'm gonna take the L. Give me my ticket and let's go. Take it and go. That's what you just need to do. Take it and go. But not this nigga.
Hey, bro, you can go on with that record, man. Bye.
Here's the deal.
Bye.
Listen,
Bye.
Here's the deal.
What?
This is a simple traffic violation. It's a seatbelt ticket.
You trying to stop me for a motherfucking seatbelt violation?
He ain't trying to stop you.
Here's the deal.
Bye.
Listen.
He done stopped you. And now this dude, I'm telling you right now, kudos to this officer. Because he really just tried to be as professional as he can possibly be and just do his job. But this nigga ain't having it. He don't want no parts of being civil, respectful, and professional. He don't want no part of that. This nigga wants to get it in. He wants to push it to the limit. Limit! That's what he wants to do. We'll push it to the limit. That's what he's thinking in his mind right now.
Here's the deal.
What?
This is a simple traffic violation. It's a seatbelt ticket.
You trying to stop me for a motherfucking seatbelt violation?
Yes, sir. You're not wearing it. They had their seatbelt on, sir.
Go get your seatbelt.
Okay, I'm not going to go get anybody. We're going to take care of our business. I'm going to get you on down the road. If you would like to make a complaint after that, you're more than welcome to do.
A good attitude would have probably let him go. You know what? Possibly, Jason, but the reason why I would say no is because sometimes you just have to be in the business of writing tickets. And there are some officers that's their detail, that's their thing. Any traffic violation I get, getting a ticket. This morning, I'm handing out tickets. I got Sometimes police officers just have this thing where they say, look, I'm giving out bubble gum, I'm giving out tickets, and I just ran out of bubble gum. Everybody's going to get a ticket today. That's just it. And the fact that he knows what he's trying to do, he's just trying to get to it. He's literally trying to just get this dude in and out so he can move on to the next one. My man is just doing his job. He's literally out getting these tickets. If I catch you riding dirty, I'm gonna write you up real quick, let you go on your way, and that's it. Now, if some shit goes left, or if it turns into something else, hey, so be it. But my initial job today, what I'm on today, the mission today, is hey, I'm getting tickets. That's just like sometimes I used to ride with my partner. We'd be like, hey man, we hunting today? Hunting today means we looking for any and everything. We pulling up all the warrants and we going by, hitting the houses. Who got warrants? We going after them, see if they home. We knocking on doors. That means we hunting. We looking for it. We see somebody that's bogus, that's riding dirty, we pulling him over and we seeing what's happening, what's going on. That's just what you do some days. That's just how it is. It ain't nothing about being racist. It ain't about being an asshole. It's about just saying today we upholding the law. That's just like when you see police sitting in speed violate in speed traps, or they sitting in what our man, shout out to my man Brian Augustine, man, rest in peace. He used to call it sitting in a honey hole, where you just sit there and you got your radar out, somebody come by, they 8 miles and over the speed limit, we lighting them up, we writing them up. That's it. That's what you do. You're enforcing the law. You drawing the line today, holding the line. That's it. That's just what you do. It's just like when you have certain areas where you can have certain areas where the speed limit is this certain. Let's say you got a 40, right? But during school hours, it's a 20, and you notice, hey, or the school may complain and say, hey, people are going too fast by this motherfucker. It's supposed to be a 40. It's normally a 40, but during the hours of this time and this time, it's a 20. And we see people not adhering to that. You got kids who crossing the street and all that type of shit can get out of hand. So what do? You literally sit out there, you get a car, you sit there, and anybody you see that's going through and they doing over that 20, you lighten them up, you write them up, and you let them go. Hey, look, nope, it's a 20. Between this time, you was doing 28, you was doing 31, you was doing 44, whatever. I'm writing you up. Let's go. Take it and go. Sign it, don't sign it, whatever. See you on the next round. That's just how it is sometimes. And he got caught in that. Take your ticket and go. Because anything past that, it's going to cost you more time. It's going to cost you more money. And it might even fuck around and cost you your life. Why put all that shit in jeopardy over a fucking seatbelt?
So, David, I'm not going to stand out here and have court with you and have an argument with you on the side of the road. I need your driver.
Did you hear that? You hear that? He telling you, and this is what so many people fail to realize. This ain't the place for court, man. This ain't the place. And even if you go to court and you fight it, you ain't gonna win this. You're driving with no seatbelt. You know you're supposed to have a seatbelt. It's your responsibility to wear your seatbelt. You was driving without one, we writing you a ticket. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. That's just it. Take it and go, man. And he telling you, I'm not gonna go back and forth with you. He's literally trying to write this dude up and get going so he can get the next one. That's just plain. That's what he's trying to do. But this nigga, he ain't letting it go.
License and your insurance card. If you give me that, I will get you your citation. I will get you on your way. You'll be out of here in 5 minutes or less. And you can go pick up your kids, and you can go move your family, and you can go do the things that you need to do.
But the longer ran around and popped on me.
Yes, man, sir. Because you didn't have your seatbelt on.
No.
Hey, he telling them right. He like, look, dude, this is what it is. I'm trying to get you up out of here. You was riding this way. You riding dirty. I got you. I'm going to write you this citation. You'll be gone in less than 5 minutes. And you can go deal with your homeless situation, your moving situation, and your job situation. But what do the niggas say? Let's get it cracking. I'm going to jail. I'm going down today, boy. I'm going down to the going down today, boy. Hit him with the old orders. That's what you need out here. You need old orders out here. Because old orders would have told you, hey, boy, take your dilly-dally off in the courtroom. I'm telling you right now, take your dilly-dally off in the courtroom. That's what old orders would have told you.
Stand out here and have court with you and have an argument with you on the side of the road. I need your driver's license and your insurance card. If you give me that, I will get you your citation. I will get you on your way. You'll be out of here in 5 minutes or less. And you can go pick up your kids, and you can go move your family, and you can go do the things that you need to do.
You
ran
around and popped on me.
Yes, man, sir. Because you didn't have your seatbelt on.
And he said, you gonna ride around and plot on me. Ain't nobody plotting on you, nigga. How you think somebody plotting on you, man? He just simply told you what he was on and why he pulled you over. That's all he did. That's all he did. He just told you flat out, this is what it is. This is what I'm doing. Just let me do my job, man, and you can go head on and continue with your life. I can't just throw that on the floor. Got to set that to the side. Just let me do what I need to do and you can move on, man. What this nigga doing? Nope, I ain't on that. I'm going to keep fucking with you.
Nah, all them white folks you passed by had they had it.
He going in like, got my race card. I got the homeless card. I'm gonna play the homeless. I'm gonna play the race card now. That's what he do.
That motherfucker seatbelts
Yes, they
on.
did, sir.
Get the fucking white folks you passed by had they had that motherfucker seatbelts on.
Yes, they did, sir.
How do we know how many white folks didn't have on their seatbelt? What the fuck? How do we know that? Hey, look, Jason, you are 1000% correct, dude. So many police make the mistake of doing this. And that's actually, I'm gonna get to that part once we get through this and once this dude take this motherfucker around. But you are so right with that. So many police spend too much time talking. And the reason why I say that is because when you talk too much, you ain't doing nothing but allowing the person that you interacting with, you are allowing them to formulate a plan. And you're allowing them to formulate a plan of attack. And when that happens, people get hurt. And a lot of times it can be the person who you're interacting with, but then a lot of times too, it can be the actual officers that wind up getting hurt or somebody fucking up because you're taking too much time explaining and going back and forth.
Get the fuck out my face, man. I'm telling you, bye. I'm already hot. I'm pissed off. Been a long bad day.
I don't want to make the situation any worse than it has to be.
You doing that right now.
No, sir, you are.
Yes, you are.
You're making this a much bigger issue than it needs to be.
No, I'm not. You made it a motherfucking issue. You passed all the motherfucking folk, then gonna whip around right there beside me, man. You seen all the motherfucker in front of me didn't even have his seatbelt on.
I did not see that.
He said the person in front of him didn't have his seatbelt on. How the fuck you know who's watching for that? That's all I'm saying. How are you watching for you? So you drive, you got all this shit going on in your life right now. You are homeless. You're moving your family and your kids, and you on your way to work. But yet and still, you are still observant enough to not know how many black people, but you're observant enough to know exactly how many white people are driving around and in front of you who don't have a seatbelt on. Not who do, but who don't. Tell me how you figure that out. And then, right, CJ? The fuck you snitching on them for? Why you snitching on the people who don't have their seatbelt on? Cause you get caught. You snitching, bro. What did Tommy say? He gotta dial 1-900. I'm telling. You should have did that. But now ain't the time, nigga.
You goddamn life. You stand right there, bro. You did see that motherfucker, man. Don't fuck with me.
You're more than welcome to complain about that later, but that's not going to get you out of this ticket today. And if you keep arguing and we keep going down this road, you're going to go to jail for a seatbelt violation. You want to go to jail for a seatbelt violation? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
I've been before. For a fucking seatbelt violation.
So you want to go to jail for a seatbelt violation?
Now look, now I told y'all before when he first told me it wasn't going to take 4 minutes that my nigga sense would have started my nigga sense would have started tingling, and I'd have been like, okay, this nigga here, he want it. When he told me that, I done been to jail. I'm like, you can go to jail, and he responds with me, shit, I done been to jail before. I'm done. Alright, this motherfucker not only wants to go to jail, but he is begging to go to jail. He's begging and pleading with me subliminally, reading between the lines. He's begging to go to jail. That's what he's doing. And to any officer that is watching this, realize that there's only so much talking that you need to do. And the more that you keep going back and forth with motherfuckers, the more you're putting your safety in jeopardy and the person that you're stopping. People get hurt when you fuck around and waste too much time. Just like that shooting in Los Angeles where the dude has the knife and he's standing out there and he's in the little apartment complex or whatever, and the police are telling him, put the knife down, put the knife down. And they see the dude start moving, and he's walking and he's walking, and he sees the lady who's standing in her doorway watching all this shit go down. He then grabs her, and now he has a shield and he has this knife to her, and he even begins to start stabbing her with the knife, and the police wind up shooting him and her. You know why that happened and why that was a bad shoot? It was because they fucked around and waited too long with this dude going back and forth while he got a fucking knife. Stop going back and forth with these motherfuckers. You give them an opportunity to drop that shit. If they don't fucking comply, you drop their ass. Plain and simple. Crazy, not crazy, suicide by cop, that's what the fuck you signed up for. The longer you take going back and forth, when you see shit that's out of control, the longer you do it, the worse it's gonna get. Plain and simple. And this dude is telling you essentially, motherfucker, you gonna have to take me to jail today, and he's trying to avoid it. Sometimes, dude, at this point, you either tell him, you know what, man, I don't want to take you to jail today, get the fuck out of here. Or you need to say, all right, motherfucker, you are now under arrest, step your ass out the car. Plain and simple. That's what you do.
Okay, we'll go to jail then.
Go get your supervisor.
672 second non-emergency. No, I'm not going to get my supervisor.
Supervisor been requested. It's my right to stop your motherfucking supervisor because I didn't ask for one.
It's not right.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Trust me.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
He's steady telling this motherfucker. Alright. Okay. See? You try to be cool with him, but you see what happened. He's insisting.
This is the silliest thing I've ever had to do.
It really is. It really fucking is, man.
I really want you to go through the rest of your day and be able to enjoy it.
Fuck that up, man.
Okay?
Come on,
instead of having to go to jail. You're not going to make it to work. You're going to go to jail.
I almost spit my motherfucking drink. He said, I really want you to have to have a good day today, a good rest of your day. And that nigga said, you done fucked that up now. This nigga is wild, Joe. How does he think this is gonna end? Listen to this shit. He's like, you done fucked that up now.
This is the silliest thing I've ever had to do.
It really is. It really fucking is, man.
I really want you to go through the rest of your day and be able to enjoy it.
Fuck that up, man.
Okay?
Come on,
instead of having to go to jail.
It really is. It really fucking is, man.
I really want you to go through the rest of your day and be able to enjoy it.
Fuck that up, man.
Okay? This is the silliest thing I've ever had to do.
It really is. It really fucking is, man.
I really want you to go through the rest of your day and be able to enjoy it.
Fuck that up, man.
Okay? Instead of having to go to jail. You're not going to make it to work. You're going to go to jail.
Well, shit.
You're going to lose your job. Is really all this worth it? It's a ticket for
like
a seatbelt.
I have a right to talk to your supervisor.
No, you don't.
Supervisor up out of here.
You don't have that right. That's not a right.
You don't want to tell me that.
That's not a right.
You don't want to tell me that.
That's
like, you don't want to tell me that. You don't want to tell me that. You fucked that up now. Now here is where I can clearly see and that this dude was straight up raised by a woman, because he not letting it go and he doubling down on stupid. He has had the opportunity to just take the ticket and go on several occasions. The officer has literally begged him to just take the ticket and go on several occasions. And then the officer actually painted out the end result for this and asked him, hey man, dear kind sir, I understand that this may not be what you want, but if you persist in the manner in which you are going to go to jail over a seatbelt ticket. And this dude takes that information and processes it and responds with, all right, oh well, this is it. You have no further recourse. You have no other choice than to go ahead and get it cracking with this dude, or tell him, hey man, get the fuck out of here before I take you to jail, and get back in your car and drive off. Or you got to get it cracking.
Request you made, that's not going to happen.
The cracking.
How come?
Why?
Yeah, why not?
Because we're not going to sit here and block traffic while I wait for a supervisor to drive here and talk to you and tell you the same thing. They're going to tell you the exact same thing that I've just told you. That's you're getting a seatbelt ticket.
Man, ew.
Like, hey,
You're about to go to jail for a seatbelt violation. Are you really wanting to do that? You could give me your driver's license, I could write you your ticket, and you could drive home.
I haven't done nothing.
You're not wearing your seatbelt.
That nigga said I haven't done nothing. This nigga is really like, hey, she coming up, Jason. She coming up. He really is like, hey man, you could just go ahead and be done with this. He like, nah, fuck that. Nigga, I ain't did nothing. You did. You was driving without a seatbelt.
Because in front of me for a fucking seatbelt.
I don't care about them right now. I care about you. I can't stop every car on the road.
There she goes.
You didn't stop them for a fucking seatbelt, but you gonna turn around behind me.
Now, first and foremost, let me point out her first fuck up. Her first fuck up is that she wasn't at this car when this shit initially kicked off. You always stay there with you always go with your partner unless your partner tells you stay your ass in the car. Once she saw that this shit was taking as much time as it took, she should have been got out. She's about 3 minutes too fucking late. She should have been up there. But now she comes. She's only 2 months on the job. I get it. What up, Nat?
And try to pop me for a fucking seatbelt.
Sir, I can only stop one
all the
car at a time.
motherfuckers you was looking at coming down the motherfucking line right there.
I was
man.
not.
Get on with that shit.
Okay.
You fucking my day up. That's what you doing.
He's going to jail.
How you doing?
Okay.
No, I'm not.
This nigga said, look, he going to jail. He like, no, I'm not. I ain't. Now, once she hears that, and she sees, because he done told her already, he told his partner, hey, he's going to jail. And this motherfucker say, no, I'm not. If I'm his partner, I'm like, oh shit, here we go.
Or
don't touch my vehicle. You do not have a right to touch my motherfucking vehicle.
I need you to step out. Step out. Give me your hands. Step out. Hey, don't make this. Don't
Don't talk to me. I want to talk to your motherfucker.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
I'm gonna knock you in your mother.
Get out of the car.
I'm not getting out of this car.
Get out of the
Now, well, go ahead.
I'm not.
Get out of the
Please
car.
stop, man.
Sir?
You messing up my kids' stuff, please.
He said, you messing up my kids.
No, listen. You came up here and you ain't even listening. This man done rode by every motherfucking body without a seatbelt, and then gonna just pull up behind me.
I need you to step out of the car.
No, I'm not. He wanted to do this shit. I asked him for a supervisor out here. He telling me I don't have a right to do that.
You don't?
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Okay. Okay. Okay, we're gonna see after all these motherfucking people. You
hear the police cars in the background. There we go.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
You took that leg.
Shots fired. Start a minute.
Anybody else in the car?
No.
Check the car.
We're cuffed. We're cuffed.
Damn, that hurt. It hurt.
Right.
We need to get patted down for weapons. Hey, we got medics coming for you.
Alright, so now let's back this up. So here's where the officer, the rookie, here's where she fucked up. First and foremost, she is a female, okay? And that's not necessarily a bad thing if you know what the fuck to do. So because she's a female, she's already at a physical disadvantage. The officer, her partner, tells her, hey, look, this motherfucker's going to jail. Alright? And she then should be registering, okay, he's going to jail. She hears that this motherfucker is not going to cooperate. So now she should be thinking, we're going to have to go hands-on. And this is the difference between having a female cop on the street. Because when it comes to you interacting with a dude, with a man, especially a big man, when hands-on comes into play, that is a part of the force continuum that a woman just does not have. She does not have hands-on. So she immediately has to go to the next step, which is probably going to be a taser or a baton. Here's where she did not realize that, because she wasn't thinking tactically. She was literally watching what was happening, as opposed to her coming up with her plan as far as what she's going to do. Because she should have been over there saying, okay, this motherfucker going to jail and he ain't cooperating. What am I going to do when this motherfucker says no? And in her mind, it shouldn't have been, well, I'm going to go fight this motherfucker, because you're not going to win that fight. You ain't got enough upper body strength to fight no grown-ass man. Now, if this was some kid or a teenager, all right, you might have a shot. But this is a grown-ass man, and a sizable one at that. So her immediate response should have been, I'm going to have to taser this motherfucker. Thing about her tasering him is that she should have been ready to taser him once she opened up that door. Because you opening up the door, now you're encroaching on his space. And that's okay if you're going to do that. You're within your right to do it, because this motherfucker's going to jail. But you need to be prepared for that, because your hands can't help you. And to any female officers that's seeing this, you have to realize that when you going up against a dude, man, or somebody who's bigger than you, first things first is that your hands cannot help you barehanded. Fisticuffs ain't gonna help you. So you immediately need to go to the next level in the force continuum and say, I gotta go to my taser. Now, shit ain't hit the fan yet, so you're still thinking, and you should be processing things normally. Because this dude ain't made no sudden moves. He ain't started beating on your partner nothing yet. Once he said he going to jail, and this motherfucker like, nope, fuck that. You should have said, okay, I'm going to open this door. I'm going to get my taser, then I'm going to open this door. Because once you open that door, that dude could have been like, bitch, don't open my door. And he could have threw something at you. He could have reached for something. And what you need to be able to do at that moment is you need to be able to respond. And the only way you can respond, fuck your weak ass hands. The only way that you can respond is with a taser or a baton or your gun. Hard to swing a baton in that little small area. So that's out. So you either got taser or gun. So the fact that she meant to grab her taser, she meant to grab her taser instead of her gun, she fucked that up because she got scared. Plain and simple. And I always tell people this: you can't be the police and be scared. I don't give a fuck if you've been on the job for 10 years or for 10 minutes. You can't be scared. And she was. She was. And because she was scared and she wasn't prepared, she fucked up. Now, here's the other huge part to this. And with me thinking the way that she should have been thinking, she shouldn't have even worried about her taser, because the cavalry was there. Not on the way, the cavalry was there. Several seconds before shit even went left, you can hear the sirens, which is one of the reasons why police hit the fucking sirens. Aside from the traffic, they letting you know, motherfucker, when you hear this, we are literally seconds away. Okay? And that's what she didn't realize. Because she got scared, her fucking adrenaline got to pumping, her vision got motherfucking tunneled, and you begin to lose things like your hearing and stuff when you get scared and you see that this is a fight for your life and shit is going crazy. So this is what happens. And listen, and for the police sirens, when I go back and play this, listen to the police sirens and then look at how long it takes from you hearing those sirens and to him getting pulled out the car and the fight breaks out and her working her way around to shooting her gun. It's less than like 10 seconds. Not even that long.
Stop, man. Sir, you messing up my kid stuff, please. We need
672 starts more units.
No.
So dude, his hands on right now.
You came up here and you ain't even listening. This man wrote by
this would have been a perfect opportunity for her to say, sir, if you don't get out of the car, I'm going to tase you. Perfect opportunity for her to introduce that. Perfect opportunity for her to do that.
Without a seatbelt. And then gonna just pull up behind me.
I need you to step out of the car.
No, I'm not.
Sir, you're going to get tased if you do not get out of the car. If you don't exit the vehicle, you are going to be tased.
He wanted to do this shit. I asked him for a supervisor out here. He telling me I don't have a right to do that.
You don't?
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna see after all these motherfucking people. You let all these motherfuckers.
Now do you hear that? That's at like 6:21. Let me go back a little taste. I got you, Jason. Let me go back a little taste.
Okay, we're gonna see.
You can hear actually it's at 6, like 6:17. 6:13.
Okay. He telling me I don't have a right to see.
6:07. You can hear the police.
I do.
The police side.
No, you don't.
Okay.
Alright?
Okay.
So you should be knowing that and knowing that the police are on the way.
Okay, we're gonna see after all these motherfucking people. You let all these motherfuckers.
Now this starts at 6:25. Okay? 6:25. I want you to watch how fast it takes for those police officers to arrive on the scene from her coming around and placing that shot. Shot drops at 6:30 or 6:31, 6:30. All right. Now watch how many seconds it is from 6:30 till the police get there.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Not even 10 seconds. Another set of police officer hands is on this dude in exactly 10 seconds. But they are there in about 8. They are there in about 8 seconds. So what she decided to do, and even with tasing him or whatever she's going to do, if she was going to tase, she should have not only let the person she's going to tase know, but she should have let her fellow officer know what the fuck she's about to do. So if I'm going to go for my taser, I'm going to pull my taser first. And if I got my damn gun out, hopefully the person who I'm pointing this motherfucker at or my partner will say, hey, you got your gun. You got your gun. And then I would be like, oh shit, let me put this motherfucker back. Let me go to my taser. Now, as far as the whole training piece of this, as a police officer, that's some shit that you have to practice. That has to be muscle memory. And you have to train yourself. Either I'm going to tase with my left hand. I personally, if I never got certified to carry a taser because I didn't want to ride the lightning. But if I was going to carry a taser, I would carry my taser with my left hand. And I would train taser and go to my left hand. Taser, go to my left. Taser, going to my left. Taser, going to my left. Why? Because when I do use the taser, you got to say it. So I'm going to be like, taser, taser, taser. And that would trigger my muscle memory to do my left hand. Some police officers put their taser in the front. Some police officers put their taser all the way in the back. I personally don't like my taser being on my gun side. I just don't. I would not like that. I wouldn't carry my taser on my gun side. So if I'm going to tase, I'm going to learn how to discharge my taser with my left hand. Just like how you practice and you learn to shoot with your left hand, whatever your opposite hand is or your off hand is what they call it, I'm going to learn how to do that with my taser. So when I say taser, my mind will know left hand. Because when you get into that position in a situation to where your adrenaline is pumping or you're going through OODA loop, look it up. If you don't know what it is, just Google OODA loop and it'll explain everything to you. You lose your fine motor skills, and the one main thing that you will rely on is muscle memory. Muscle memory and your training is what kicks in at that point. And that's what you use to survive. So that's what I would have done, because 8 seconds, had she waited 8 seconds, she would have seen I ain't got to do shit because everybody's here now. There was no weapon involved. There was no real life, no life or death situation to where she had to tase this dude right there and there at that point, because the cavalry had arrived. Now, if this the same situation and you got two people out on some remote highway or dirt road, hey, you ain't got no choice. But the cavalry was there, and the cavalry had been coming 20 plus seconds before this motherfucker got, or about 20 seconds before this motherfucker got shot. That's just how it is. Now, let me address what my man who put that in there about, was that CJ? CJ, yeah, he said fuck him. Should have motherfucking got shot or whatever. Let me see. Let me go back. Any cop is a good cop when you need one. No, what did you? I want to see exactly what you said, bro. Am I going back too damn far? Probably. Nope. I think still right up here. Derek, in that moment, they can do whatever they want. They are the law. Yeah, but no, because she accidentally shot this dude. So she wrong. She was dead wrong in this one. She fucked up, and she knew it after she did it. After she did it. Where's that shit at? I can't remember. But you said something about they should have shot her. Oh, she should have shot him. Can you blow it up some? What, the video? Well, you can see it a little bit bigger. Oh, wait, that's the wrong one. I done got the wrong one. There we go. So let's do that. I'll do that for you. Here we go. One more again from, let's say 6. Let's do about 6. Yeah, about 6:20. 6:20.
You let all these Oh shit!
Oh! Serious as hell, so you see that? And then there go the hands right there. Somebody's there about 6:20.
Anybody else in the car? No. Check the car.
We're cuffed! We're cuffed!
But that's my point to this. She definitely was in the wrong. I mean, you can say whatever you want to say. Yep, dude was an asshole. Yep, dude was talking shit. Dude was fucking up. All that shit. He was a problem. I said he got what he got. He was a fool. Okay, there you go. Don't fight a cop. Something along those lines. Right. So yeah, what happened, I get what happened and why it happened, but she was wrong as fuck. We calling this the good, the bad, and the ugly. This was definitely the bad and the ugly part of this. Because she didn't, number one, she didn't have the right tool. Because she said it herself, she made a mistake and she meant to tase her. So that right there lets you know. Number two with that is she had help and didn't recognize that she had help there because she was scared, or she was so her adrenaline was pumping and she was truly suffering from OODA loop at that point, because she couldn't hear and didn't realize what was going on. And part 3 to this, and this is just me speculating, I don't think that she was tactically thinking 2 and 3 steps ahead, because that's what you're supposed to do as an officer. That's what we were trained to do. You have to always think, this is what I'm going to do, and if this doesn't work, I'm going to do this, and if that doesn't work, I'm going to do that. That's how you have to think. You got to think 2, 3 steps ahead, because sometimes, because she could have tased this motherfucker and he could have been one of those people that taser don't fucking work. That's what happens. You can take, I've seen hundreds of people ride the lightning and be good. I've seen motherfuckers get hit. I'm talking bam, right in the chest, bam, and that motherfucker still coming. Or that motherfucker still talking shit. It's one video that's funny as hell where this black dude is on the curb and he talking because he arguing with his woman, and and he gets tased, and he's going to sit down, and he like, I'm gonna get you for this, bitch. That's what he says when he hit with the taser. So it's like he didn't get phased or nothing. And it's like, so it's like that dude was in complete control of his faculties, and he riding them volts. What is it, 50,000 volts or some shit like that? The taser. So it's like that's where he doesn't understand, or she doesn't understand how important that is. Because there could have been a situation, like I said, if they're on some dirt road, that motherfucker might have had to get shot. If that dude really got it on top of that dude and he ground pounding and beating that dude's ass, she might have had to put a round off in this motherfucker to get his ass down. But she should have been thinking that. And she wasn't thinking that. She was intending, her intentions were to tase him. She didn't announce that she was going to tase. She didn't pull out her taser before she was getting ready to do it. She waited until the situation got to her to where she did that. And the minute that motherfucker said, I ain't going, that you going to jail, she should have known, I can't fight this big motherfucker. Let me get my taser out, sir. If you don't comply, you will get tased. She would have done that even if she would have fucked up with her gun, because the situation wasn't heightened at that point. She would have then still saw like, damn, I got my fucking Glock on this motherfucker, or my Beretta on this motherfucker. She would have seen that and would have been like, wait, I got the wrong two. Let me go over here. Here we go. If you don't, then she could have did that. How would this have gone before tasers? That and with a police officer being in that situation, she could have. And I'm with you on that, CJ. If let's say if there were no tasers. Police officer in that situation, a female cop, hands can't be used, then you come out and you threaten with the firearm. Sir, if you don't get off him, I'm going to shoot you. Because, and the only reason why I'm saying that is because there was no life or death. If dude had a weapon, if dude had him in a chokehold, if dude had a motherfucking knife or some shit like that, a pole, a bat, whatever, or if he had knocked my partner unconscious and that dude gone, he sleep, and he fucking bashing his head, you ain't got no choice. You motherfucking, you double tap his ass and move to the next part and put the cuffs out. But I get that, and even if she would have got around, because the reason why I'm saying the baton without a taser, that motherfucker, she probably couldn't have fucked him up with a baton, because you got to swing a baton not only in the right place, but you got to swing it hard enough to actually affect the motherfucker. And one of the biggest things about a baton, and this is why I did not carry a baton, is because you have a baton, you can lose that motherfucker, or you can get that motherfucker taken away from you. And once you've done that, now the bad guy got something to not only beat your ass with, but to assist in your ass whooping. Yes, and batons do break. But she could have took that baton out, pulled that baton, hit that motherfucker, and that shit could have just pissed him off. Or she could have hit him and it could have flew out her hand. Now he picked that motherfucker up. Nah, bitch. I ain't got to just hit you. I'm going to hit you with this left, and I'm going to hit your ass with this baton, because it's going to hurt harder coming from me. So that baton can be used against you, and that's why I wasn't no baton motherfucker. I just wasn't. I just didn't do that. I wasn't with the baton. I probably, if I would have kept working, I probably would have eventually got a taser, but after so much time went by, I was like, fuck it. And then I couldn't do it no more because I got another job, and it would have been a conflict of interest. But at the end of the day, that's what would have happened. So she definitely wasn't really paying attention to what she was going to do. She was just paying attention to what was happening. And because of that, she wasn't prepared. And that's how she got into a bad shoot. That's just how it is. And it's like she was still out there training. She was still probably FTO because she's only 2 months in. So I'm sure this guy was her FTO. And he was doing a goddamn good job. But shit got out of hand and she wasn't prepared. She just wasn't prepared. Because I'm going to tell you like this. It would have been better for her to just freeze and not do nothing. Yeah, batons break, Wilhelm. Yes, they do, sir. They definitely break. They bend, they break. You hit a person in the right spot, or you hit a person in the right area, your baton will fucking break. I've seen, well, I haven't seen, but I had an officer who was a professor of mine. He told me one time he had a 357 Colt Python. He said he was on the train one day. And shout out to Mr. Calson. He was on the train one day and he got into a fight with a dude. And he pulled his gun out and hit the dude with it. Bust that dude in his head and that shit broke his fucking revolver. The motherfucking the part where the cylinder rotates in, he said that shit broke. He said that shit busted out right there in the train, broke his fucking gun, hitting that motherfucker with a gun. All the dude had was a motherfucking bloody head, and he got him up off of him. But you broke your fucking gun. I mean, you know how hard it is to break a fucking gun, and you breaking it on a motherfucking skull. A baton ain't nothing but a piece of steel, man. That shit will break. Piece of metal. That shit will break. It will bend. Whatever the case may be, it will. So it is what it is. Yes, that shit happens. Yeah, that dude's still alive. He didn't kill him. But this dude here, yeah, he on their ass. He's gonna wind up soon. He gonna get paid from this shit. His family won't be homeless no more. Won't be homeless no more. But then, like I said, the cavalry arrived and they got this dude. But it is what it is. He hit him with it wrong. Right, he did. He hit him with it wrong. I'm just saying, he hit him with the wrong spot, the wrong spot on the body and the right spot on the gun. He broke his gun. And if anybody ever seen a Colt Python 357, that's a very substantial piece of hardware. It's a big fucking revolver. It's a badass one too, but it's a big ass revolver. That ain't no little ass snub nose or no shit like that, like the dude used in Casino. It ain't one of them. I mean, not Casino, but Goodfellas. It ain't no little one. That's a big one. So it's bigger than a 38. 38 special. If you ever seen one of them 38 specials, it's bigger than that. So it's like he whacked his ass with that motherfucker and it broke. So you can whack a motherfucker with a baton and that shit will break. It is what it is. But that's what happened, and it was terrible that shit went this way. And you know, she probably had the potential to be, I mean, because she graduated, she made it through the academy, she probably had the potential to be good police, but in a bad situation, she made a terrible decision.
We need to get patted down for weapons. Hey, we got medics coming for you. We have medics coming for you.
Boom. And that was that. And let me tell y'all something about this shit too. One of the things I can definitely swear to y'all, out of all the years that I've seen video and just hearing stories, there is nothing on God's green earth more sobering than a motherfucking hot ass round hitting the motherfucking body. I swear for God. Cause all that shit that nigga was talking, he ain't saying none of that shit now. All that nigga saying is that's what happens. And that brings your ass back to life, back to reality. That's exactly what that shit does. So a fucking hot round is sobering. Believe that. If you don't believe shit else, motherfuckers that talk all this shit to the police, talk all this shit about what a motherfucker ain't gonna do, and I ain't for that motherfucker gonna have to do this to me. You say that shit now, but when that round hits your ass, it's sobering. It wakes you up. It brings you back to reality. It puts shit in perspective, because that's when you wake up and say, wait, I ain't signed up for this. I didn't sign up for it. This ain't what I wanted. This ain't what I didn't think it would happen like this. This ain't how it was supposed to be. This can't be life.
You let all these motherfuckers.
You talking shit. He's swinging on the officer like, I'm gonna beat your motherfucking ass. He on top of him. Bang. He sound like a little girl now, don't he? That's what happens.
Shit.
Look at him. Beat your motherfucking ass. Wham! Hit him with the wham! He gonna hit him with the wham, watch! Wham! Beat your motherfucking ass. I told you. He ain't resisting no more, is he? Wham! Anderson Silva. Wow! Bitch is done.
Anybody else in the car? No. Check the car.
We're coming. Ain't got no jokes about that. not wanting to accept a ticket for a seatbelt and a fucking law that you broke. Plain and simple. You didn't deserve it, but I'm not in no shape, form, or fashion feeling any bit of sorrow for you. You asked for this shit. A seatbelt at 4 minutes of your life turned in to you getting your ass shot in the fucking back. Now, you gonna get you a check probably. You gonna probably be able to get out of, the homeless situation. But you got to go to rehab. You got to deal with the pain, depending on the amount of damage that was done, especially with you taking that slug in the back. Ain't no telling how much damage is done to this dude to where he got to go through rehab and all that shit. Nigga will probably never be the same. Fact of the matter is, he got that hot ass slug at damn near point blank range. I know that shit did some fucking damage. Over a goddamn ticket. She gets a 2-week paid vacation. Nah, she gone, bro. Her job is done. She actually resigned. And she just went to court. So you came in late, case dismissed, guaranteed. You came in late, but yeah, she's out of here. Yeah, she's out. It's a wrap. She can hopefully she won't go to jail and she can try to be the police somewhere else, but she's done with Kansas PD. Plain and simple. She fucked up. She made a wrong move, and she shot a motherfucker that she shouldn't have shot. Plain and simple. Right. Ain't no telling. Dude could have a fucking around and have a colostomy bag or whatever. Over a goddamn seatbelt, though. Over a goddamn seatbelt. And it's like, man, will he do this again for a check? You never know. Extreme, but people would do stuff for money. I get it. And maybe he was like, fuck it. Maybe he did realize, man, I got so much shit going on. Maybe he just didn't want to deal right now in life. Maybe this was the one thing that pushed him over the edge and he just fucking gave up. But this is what you get. This is what you get. Oh, Nick, you watching that video with that nigga like, I'm gonna get you for this, bitch? Hey, man, that shit is hilarious, dude. But at the end of the day, that's exactly what happened to her. And she didn't have to have it. That shit just did not have to go that way, man. And the fact that motherfucker really put her shit in his shit in jeopardy like that, and she wound up losing her job shooting a motherfucker she didn't intend to shoot. Hey, it happens. It happens, man. Click it or bullet. Hey, there you go. The thing is this. Number one, don't ride dirty. And when you get caught riding dirty, if all you're getting is a ticket, what's the point? Now, if you got a dead body or 30 bricks of cocaine in your fucking trunk and they telling you to get out the car because they gonna search it, you pretty much fucked either way it go. I get that. But for a ticket for not wearing your seatbelt, you could have got that ticket and not even went to court, and it'd have been 6 months before they caught up with your ass. And you still would have just had to pay the ticket and a fine and a penalty, and that's it. You talking about a couple of $100, you talking, and I'm going crazy, and you talking $150, $200. And that's not going to court. That's paying a fine or some shit. Usually a seatbelt ticket is about $100, if that. If that. And you could have just went on with your life. You got too much shit going on where your family needs you and all that shit to where you did that shit. I don't know, man. Let me see if I can find this video real quick. I'm gonna take a quick search here and see if it'll come up. Yeah! Booyah! Here the fuck we go. Alright, check this shit out. I'm gonna play this shit. Hold up. Wait. So like I was telling y'all before about a motherfucker taking that lightning and keep going, the shit happens and it's real in the Ville. I'm telling you right now, the shit can fucking happen and it ain't no problem. Here we go. Check this shit out.
Did that to you?
So this motherfucker been arguing with the police, going back and forth, and here's what he do. Dude telling him, I'ma tase you. He steady telling him, I'ma tase you. Dude steady talking shit, cause he don't want to motherfucking comply, and here's what happens.
Didn't that to you? I'll get you, bitch.
This motherfucker was getting ready to sit down. Do you see that? Once you hear that, that means the shit is on his ass. And he's getting ready. He still is getting hit with the motherfucking lightning. And is telling this bitch, he pointed at her, he like, I get you for this bitch. And was getting ready to sit down. If the police wouldn't have dove on him, my man would have just sat the fuck down and did what he was going to do and let them do what they going to do. But watch this shit.
Did nothing to you?
He's like, I ain't did nothing to you. Look, he about to sit down.
I'll
with a
get you,
square in his with the square in his hand. He got the square like, I get you, bitch. I get you, bitch. He got the square still in his hand. You tase a motherfucker and he still hold on to the motherfucking square. That shit don't affect everybody, man. So don't think that a taser is the answer. Because it ain't.
Didn't that to you? I'll get you, bitch. I'll get you, bitch.
And he got the teeth fucked up.
I'll get you, bitch. I'll get you, bitch. I'll
Look
get
at
you,
that.
bitch.
Hey, look. You can see it's on his nipple. It's like on his nipple area. You can see that shit on his motherfucking nipple. He taking it. Look right there. You see that motherfucking taser. And that's raw flesh. That motherfucker is good. He's still up in control of his faculties. He finishes his thought. He like, I get you, bitch. Oh my God.
Get you, bitch. I'll get you, bitch. I'll get you, bitch. I'll get you. I'll get you, bitch. I'll get you, bitch. I'll get you, bitch.
And that's what it's all about. Hokey pokey. That's just it. That's just it, man. You see what I'm saying? I'm just saying that shit can happen. It can go down like that. It can get real in the Ville. So the taser ain't always the way to go. But you got to be thinking ahead of the game. You got to be thinking, this is what I'm going to do next after this. And after this, I'm going to do this. And after that, I'm going to do that. That's what you got to do. It is what it is. But I think that's pretty much it, man. It was a great time. I enjoyed myself. I love the whole recap thing with y'all, man. This shit is awesome. And I hope that this video helps somebody become a better version of themselves. I am the very dapper Brian Redmond. This is the United Guns of America and the Relationship Rehab channel. Make sure you click the like, click the subscribe button if you liked it. If you got a comment, go ahead and holler at me in the comment section. And until next time, people, it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. And to the Relationship Rehab people, hey man, I appreciate everybody that came over to the other side. Click the like, click the channel, all that good stuff. I thank y'all so much, man. It's been great. I love you guys too. Oh, matter of fact, let me check here, make sure that I ain't got, if I got any I know somebody already gave me a young donation. I appreciate y'all helping me get closer to this goal, trying to get some new hardware for the studio here. And we almost maybe about a third of the way there. So that's what's up. Yeah, almost half, I think. But yeah, we doing our thing. I appreciate everybody who's done that. Let's see here. My man Terrence B dropped the boy off with $1.25. Hey man, every little bit counts. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, sir, for your donation. It's not much, but enjoy. Hey man, I truly appreciate it, good sir. Let me see if there's anybody else. Anybody else? Let's see here. There we go. Yep. Alright, and I believe that was the Cash App. Let's see who else dropped something off to your boy. If you are watching this on the replay, you can still donate. My man Billy Go Gruff, always supporting. For a great show, hit your boy with 315. That's what's up. For a great show, thanks. Peace, brother. Peace on the YouTube, man. Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate the help. Thank you. It's all good. I hope you guys had a good time. To anybody that is out there that have a mother that's alive, have a mother that's passed, happy Mother's Day to you. If you miss your mama, it's all good to miss your mama. I'm so thankful that I still got mine. I love you, mama, and I'm trying my best to give you your flowers and your roses while you're still alive. And to anybody else, hey, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers that's watching that's a part of Soto Nation. Peace. Shout out to my man DJ Just JOK. Shout out to my man Nat B. Shout out to Lady La, Princess, everybody else that's a part of Soto Nation. Thank you to my mods, my brother Jason Gunn, Augustus, who else do I see? Michelle Glass, shout out to y'all. Everybody, Darcy Ann, thank you so much. And without further ado, last but not least, shout out to my brother, like no other, my man Tommy Sotomayor. Wherever you at, bro, I hope you having a good night. Hope you having a good day. And just know, man, your labor's not in vain. We love you, brother, and I appreciate you. And, man, it's an honor and a pleasure to know you. Salute to you, my brother. You guys take it easy. I love y'all. Peace, and I'm out. Till next time, click the like button, click the subscribe to the channel, and give me some comments. Let me know what you think. If you like it, you love it, you hate it. And, hey, to all of you motherfuckers that keep dropping comments talking about my earrings, this is what the fuck I'm wearing, man. This is what I like. Now, hey, if you want me to get some different earrings, then goddamn it, donate or shut the fuck up. I like the hoops. The hoops work for you, boy. Let me rock my earrings the way I want to, man. This is America. Goddamn it, this is America. Let me rock my earrings the way I want to. If I want to wear hoops with little cubic zirconias, then damn it, let me do it. Get off my ass. Love y'all, man. Peace. Oh shit, that's awesome.